Afternoon, we come to the home of Leonato, where he and his niece Beatrice enjoy a lovely picnic. However, they are interrupted by a messenger informing them of the arrival of the prince and Benedict returning from the wars. This is followed by Benedict and Beatrice exchanging a merry war of words as they proclaim their love.
まず最初に我々がお邪魔するのはある晴れた昼下がり、レオナルドと彼の姪ベアトリスがピクニックを楽しんでいる場面。そんな2人のもとに王子とベネディックが戦争から帰ってくるという知らせが届きます。ベネディックとベアトリスの愛を宣言し合う小競り合い、どうぞお楽しみください。
Oh, yeah.
Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina. He's very near by this. He was not 3 leagues off when we left him.
How many men have you lost in this interest?
Oh, a few of any name, and not of any sort.
Huh? The victory is twice itself, and the achiever brings home full numbers.
I pray you. Is Signor Mountanto returned from the wars or no? Oh, well, I know none of that name, lady. Well, there was none such in the army of any sort.
My niece means Signor Benedict of Padua.
Oh, yes, yes! He's returned, and as pleasant as ever he was. He set up his bills here in Messina and challenged Cupid to the flight. My uncle's fool, reading the challenge, subscribed for Cupid and challenged him at the bird vault. But I pray you, how many have he killed and eaten in these wars? Oh, but how many have he killed? For indeed, I promise to eat all of his killing.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedict too much, but he'll be meek with you, I doubt it not.
He's done good service in these wars, lady. We've had musty victuals, and he hath helped to eat it. He is a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach. And a good soldier too, lady. And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord? Oh, a lord to a lord, a man to a man, stuffed with all honourable virtues. He is so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal.
You must not mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man governed with 1. So that if he may have wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear it for the difference between himself and his horse, for it is all the wealth he hath left to be known a reasonable creature. I pray you, who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother. It's possible. 'Tis very easily possible. He wears his face, but as the fashion of his hat. It never changes with the next block.
Ah, I see. The gentleman is not in your books.
No. And he were, I would burn my study. But I pray you, who is his companion? Is there no young squarer now that will make the voyage with him to the devil?
He is in the most company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. God help the noble Claudio. If he hath caught the Benedict, it will cost him £1,000 ere he be cured.
Well, I will hold friends with you, lady, eh?
Good friend.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till the hot January.
Don Pedro and Signor Benedict.
Good Signor Leonato, you come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. The trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your niece.
My brother a many times told me so.
Happy lady, for you are like thine honourable uncle.
If Signor Leonardo be her uncle, she would not have his head on her shoulders, for all Messinas like him as she is.
Wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
My dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die when she had such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain when you come in her presence.
Well, then it's courtesy a turncoat. 確かに、私はあらゆる女性に愛される。あなたは別だが。And I could find in my heart that I have not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
Oh, dear happiness to women, for they would else have been pursued by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my full blood I am of your humor for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God, keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a pretext of his scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse than for such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher. Naruhoro. Omuno meijin nara. Kunren nara meijin dana.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse had the speed of your tongue and so good a continuer. But keep your way. In God's name, I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
I do love nothing in this world so well as you. Is that not strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were so possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I swear by it that you do love me, and I'll make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no source that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
Then God help me.
What offence, sweet Beatrice?
You have seen me in a happy hour. For I was about to protest that I loved you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that there is none left to protest.
A miracle. Oh, come, I will have thee. But by this light I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
Peace! I will stop thy mouth.